when I have to drink.
We're not doing that this week. Not yet.
You guys aren't.
You're practicing. You're readying
He's
yourself.
he's pre-gaming.
Yeah.
Yes, for next week.
I do have Fridays off, so I'm down.
We'll talk about it in
Look.
the email, but it seems like next week might be
Oh my god.
what we're gonna call it, all wrapped up, the mummy's mass drinking party.
Oh, hang on, guys.
Oh, he's got to run away. Well, we got DeProot, so DeProot, you're up.
Move, draw the club, standard, smack it in his face.
Did anyone get danned yet? No. No one has gotten danned yet, friend 42.
Got close.
I love how we're using that as a verb, though. All right, DeProot. You break off one of your favored limbs and use it as a club. It does not work.
Okay.
This creature is far too quick and wily for you.
One.
Mr. Big Slow Tree.
Big slow tree misses.
All right, Veni. Things are getting strange all of a sudden. Everyone has broken out into combat. What are you doing?
Close the door and leave them. My friends! And I will
Come on.
move into the room, I guess. I don't know what's going on. Oh, there's a spider there! I guess I could try to stab it if
It's
I
a
drew
pretty
my
big
weapon.
spider.
Am I able to draw my weapon? Let's see.
Do you have a 1 BAB? The answer to that's
No. No. Well then.
You're going to move forward and draw your weapon?
Yeah.
I love the idea of, like, you fumbling to
I'm
get
like,
your
what?
weapon out of the shield. I don't know what getting Craiged is. I haven't heard this verb yet. I assume that getting Craiged is where you just roll lots of ones, and then the audience cheers for you when you fucking completely destroy several hours of prep work by just being like, also, yeah, that ship's pulling away. I run across the water after it, kill the captain, throw him overboard, and take over the ship.
What now? That totally sounds like something I should do.
Yeah,
Well-
so I don't want to spoil too much in Skulls and Shackles, but that happens. He's just like, all right. He's like, I chase after the ship. I'm like, it travels on water. He's like, I can walk on water. I'm like, you know what? Fine. You chase the ship. It's faster than you. He's like, actually, I can run pretty fast. I'm like, all right, fine. We're just going to cut ahead, ruin
You trip
next
over a
week.
wave.
We'll do the fight. You solo fight an encounter that's higher CR than your level. He's like, oh, and I win. I'm like, what the fuck?
Veni is now in the room, wielding a rapier, and trying not to die.
On
That's
guard.
what Craiging is? Rolling a 1 on attacks, but getting good damage rolls. All right. Deep Root and Charles, what are you guys' ACs? Starting on
18.
Oh.
18 as well.
All right, they attack
Safe.
repeatedly with their jaws of horrifying monstery death. They also, like, 2 of those legs are actually claws, and so they're like using the claw ends of their extra spider legs to attack you with them.
Oh,
Do
man.
they hit is the better question.
None of them hit because they only have a +3 bonus.
Okay.
Step on them! Step on them!
Maybe they should go after Vinny next time.
They're bigger
Yes,
than your
step
foot.
on-
I mean, these spiders are like 2 feet long.
They're
Yes.
still small.
What does getting Craig mean?
It's where you roll a 1 on attack, but you get good damage.
Oh,
Oh, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Glorious.
Good. That's because the Jade Regent, the whole first week where Craig just rolled nothing but 1s like 5 times in a row.
oh crap!
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, it's even worse when you're the glass cannon for your Jade Regent party and you do that.
Yeah, that he is the glass cannon. So yeah.
No, my Ranger's the glass cannon for my Jade Regent game,
Ah.
and I have done that on a few occasions. Don't worry, guys, I have 5 attacks around. 5 ones.
All right, Ash, you're up. Got your sickle out or something, right?
Yep, I'm gonna try to I'm gonna just try to hurt the spider this time,
Okay.
It's a good
rather
idea.
than trying to buff the brute, because that clearly didn't work.
Not that he didn't appreciate the attempt.
Is the macro not working? Or did I just roll 3 times?
I'm not
I don't
seeing
see
a
I
anything.
don't
macro.
see that you've rolled anything.
Hey, Arthur, you're looking kind of funky.
You mean what?
It's like MPEG artifacting has just taken over your
Oh!
little window.
Ooh, a 20.
Nice.
Drink. Oh, wait, never mind.
Not yet.
All right, I'll
Vote
drink.
confirmed, sickle boy. Sorry,
Twist
sickle
your arm.
girl. Sickle woman. Sickle lady.
Oh, that was the damage. Sorry.
Oh,
Well, if you crit, which you do, you're dealing 12 points of damage.
wow.
Shouldn't you be rolling 2d6
Yeah, you gotta roll
rather than
2d6. You can't just roll
1d6 times 12?
2.
Yeah.
Just roll
Yep.
another d6. Look at this guy trying to set up advanced macros.
I'm not. I'm actually using the macros in the.
It's like Dom and fucking Plunder and Peril, where instead of putting a roll in, he just had his character rolling
Just put
20s.
Just
He
put
had,
the number.
he had 20 plus the modifier. And I was like,
Slash
you
roll
are rolling
20.
a lot of criticals. And then I was like, what the fuck? You're not even rolling.
Well, that's still 11 damage
That's
anyways, so...
So we've just learned a problem with the macros in the program because I just used the
Character
Character
one.
sheet.
character sheet one, and if you roll the crit damage button as I did, apparently it just does ×2 as opposed
Yeah,
to only 2 dice. So FYI, guys, that doesn't work.
just roll damage twice then, I would say.
So 5 and then
6 on the initial one, because you can see what you rolled, so...
I can
6
never
plus
get
5
Craig
is
because I am the anti
11.
Amazing. All right, tell me what it looks like when your sickle lays into this thing. It survives.
she's like, get away!
You manage to lop off like 3 of its legs with an incredible blow. Charles.
Oh.
Speaking of Craig,
Is that 2 drinks?
this is another drink. And apparently
So-
the dog wants a drink as well.
Yeah. So Charles, like, you're winding back to lay down the hammering, right? And Veni's next to you, and he's just fumbling with his weapon, and you look
Yeah.
over at him briefly, and your own weapon attack just completely misses.
At least we're not using the crit hit and crit fumble deck.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're in total comedy mode, though. Like, ever since we started the Scooby-Doo thing earlier.
Because
Now
Vinny,
we're just-
Vinny totally
now
would
it's-
be flat-footed right now in more ways than one.
Now it's Laurel and Hardy meet the mummy.
The Proot.
Let's try that hitting thing again.
Enjoy this beautiful natural creature in its own habitat.
Yep.
Right, you do. You do so. Tell me how you beat this thing to death.
His club goes right through its face.
Okay.
Smashes in the brain cavity.
Smash to the face.
Yep.
Right.
And then a 5-foot step.
All right, Veni.
I suppose I could take a stab at it.
Do it, Vinny. Stab it in the face.
Yep, that'll work.
Chew on that.
The gift of sight and sound. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to watch a stream, you should probably watch a stream.
Stab. Oh.
Super weak.
I just rattled the sword around in its general direction.
Veni just overall committed to his job.
Here's what happens. This particular spider climbs 5 feet up the side of the wall using its climbing ability, then leaps out to engulf Charles's head with its attacks.
Ooh.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
No, because that's cinematic descriptions.
Damn it.
Unfortunately, it misses constantly.
And there's another one. Actually, there's 2 ones, so...
You don't have to drink when somebody else rolls it, only when you roll it. Otherwise, we're going to be fucking wasted.
Yeah.
We're not gonna make it into like the second hour of the program.
Yeah,
Ash, you're up.
that'll be lunchtime.
Benny's in the way.
You could take an AOL.
I assume I can't stand there because of the pillar, right?
Yep.
Okay. I will,
Use a witch hex, right?
oh yeah, yeah, I'll totally
Got
just,
those.
because I totally have hexes as this archetype. I will try to help Veni and aid his AC. Because Veni looks fragile.
Eh?
I think to aid the AC, you have to also be adjacent to the target.
I never do this, so put me in the way then. I don't care.
All right. You try to help Veni out. You
Yeah,
stand
I'll-
behind him and shout suggestions.
Pat me on the back.
That goes with the comedy thing. You're like, no, put your left foot here, your right foot here, and Veni's just like, ah, ah, ah.
And then they start to tank up.
All right, Charles. All right, 15 for 8 will connect.
Oh.
Is staggered.
And then I'm going to 5 foot back.
All right. I love the imagery of this. You're just like, bam! The thing's just like wandering around. You're like, get back! Get back! You just start running backwards.
Well,
Well, I
no,
tried
what I'm
face
thinking
hug him.
is it's on my head, right?
Yeah.
So I just smacked myself in the head with a hammer and staggered back fight.
Amazing. All right. It falls off onto the ground in front of DePrute.
Because that doesn't hit my AC, but it hits its apparently. So
All right. You kill it, DePrute. Now I have 2 dead super.
Never seen spiders quite like that before with, 10 legs.
All right, Jim. You know what's coming here.
I do?
Yep. I'm going to break Twitch broadcasting rules again tonight.
Oh no!
I'm taking my pants off, and I'm going to show my sack on stream. You ready for this?
Why?
My dice sack.
Why?
Right
That's
there,
too
ladies
nice.
and gentlemen.
That is
Don't
vile.
listen to me, Arthur.
It's not even a Crown Royal bag.
You
Crying
mean-
out loud.
Is that your minimum standard of
yes, that is the minimum standard.
if you
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, God.
Speaking of which, where the hell is mine?
I would go and get mine, but it's pretty far away at the moment.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not even sure where mine's hiding
Trust
right
me.
now.
It's massive.
Talking
What?
about how massive
What, you
the
talking
sack
about
is.
the 1.75 Crown Royal sacks?
We used to live near the Seagram's factory.
Well, I mean, we're not going to talk about an Irishman's drinking habits. It's just wrong.
It smelled great.
All right. What do you guys do now?
Benny's just gonna freak out and do the spider dance. Yeah.
Ash is going to step back and once again keep looking over her shoulder at the mirror and see if there's a weird man staring back at her.
Yeah, there is.
Okay, that's creepy. I'll get out.
I will wipe off the end of my sword that actually nicked that spider.
I like
But
the
then
idea
once-
of when you're doing the weird, creepy spider dance that there's like a live studio audience laugh going on. Like,
Oh, Benny.
I'm
Something
still
to
not
start
100% sold on not checking that other passage before we continue.
What?
What's on this altar? Deeper's checking it out.
there's some
Uh,
mummification and embalming tools here.
Are they worth anything?
They seem worthless.
Benny will start like snooping around, seeing if there's anything else of worth in here.
I now really, really want to know what's in the other room.
Yeah, Veni. Okay. There's some things of worth in this room. There are masks along the wall. They look like they're a dog-headed humanoid. Funerary masks. There are 6 of them.
What are they made of?
They're actually made of stone. You can see slots on the side where you could tie string to wrap around the back of somebody's head.
Might they be some kind of ancient relics of Assyrian that I might sell for a 60% profit?
Why don't you make an appraise check to see how much they're worth?
I shall.
I love the chat. They've already caught on to exactly how much they're worth. Yeah, these masks are worthless.
Dah! And I'll walk out of the room.
Yeah. So you're like, yes, are these relics of an ancient age? And then you
Get out
drop
the
it.
magnifying glass and
You drop it when you're leaving. You're just like,
yeah,
"Fuck
just
it."
should I just shatter on the floor if it does? I don't care.
All right. The rest of you hear a shattering noise, and then Veni comes walking around the corner.
Oh, I'm
Charles.
standing next to him when he does this,
Okay.
and Eshe is quite horrified that he.
Actually, Eshe, your little doll, you start hearing voices coming from it.
Oh, I pull it out and go, "Yes, Poppet."
And you hear, you can't understand any of them in particular, but they all sound pretty mad.
As soon as the doll comes out, Veni leaves the room. In a hurry.
And then he leaves, and Eshe's like, "Wait, don't leave me behind!" And she joins the rest of the group.
So you got like this long second where you're standing in like a darkened room, and you're
Oh,
little, like you can't see it, you're not looking at it, but your doll currently has red eyes and is looking in the direction of Veni through the wall, and you hear like these voices.
yeah,
From now on, Veni's gonna stay really close to Charles.
Do I see anything in the hallway leading up to the other doors?
Nope.
All right, I'm gonna open the door.
All right.
See if I can eat a trap in the face for not waiting for Vinny.
Cash money.
Keeping the sword out now.
Yeah,
Now that there's
I didn't put it back.
creatures around.
All right, you open the door. Inside, you find a brightly painted chariot in the center of the chamber. Beyond the chariot, a large canvas stretches between two stone columns. The skins of several large animals, antelopes, great cats, and crocodiles, now faded and deteriorated with age, are tacked to the canvas. A wood chest, lacquered and white with trim and gold inlay, sits in the southeast corner. In each corner of the room, a small stone shield is molded to the masonry at shoulder height. An open hallway leads to the east, and a set of stone double doors leads to the south. The chariot here is a light chariot. It appears to have been made fully out of gold.
Gold?
Yes. It's been painted over, but you can see where the paint has faded that the chariot's metal is fully golden.
You'll see Veni's legs do that Scooby-Doo thing again.
Yeah.
He will go into the room and start inspecting things.
Okay. Yeah, you look around. There's, plenty of ancient Osirian stuff in here.
You said there was a tapestry on this wall?
Yes, there is.
What does said tapestry depict?
Let's see here. The animal skins appear to be trophies from hunting expeditions. They have no real value, having suffered for 2,000 years without any form of protection.
All right, and then I will turn around and look at the chariot. Does it look like it's actually still serviceable?
The chariot was fully restored 2,000 years ago and painted outside the tomb. It seems you could disassemble and reassemble it. You would have to somehow lift it up the 50-foot tall hole to get outside. The chariot could be considered an art piece or antiquity of the ancient Osirian days.
Vinny?
If restored using carpentry or driving profession, it could be worth up to 100 gold pieces normally, or more to a collector. Oh, I'm sorry, it's worth 100 if it isn't restored, 150 if it is.
What
Does
about the
this look
mystery
like it
box?
was Akhentepe's personal war chariot?
It is.
Okay.
That's cool.
Note to self, may have to come back for this. So what's going on with the chest?
It's a beautifully lacquered chest.
And as soon as you show any interest, Veni will shoulder you out of the way, and he'll be like, "Hey!"
Charles,
Wait!
you look very closely over the chest. The chest appears undamaged. It also appears like you could sell this chest for quite a bit of money.
Does it also appear to be an ancient Osirian artifact for Veni?
Yeah.
Hey, Veni, why don't you go ahead and see what's inside there?
Be careful, Veni.
Rub his hands together and his eyes go wide, and he'll kneel down in front of it.
Okay.
And he just waves them off. He's like, "Back up, back up!"
Don't look. Ancient thieves' secrets.
Yeah.
So can
Oh,
everyone
God.
roll for initiative real quick?
Oh god, that
Just,
horrible,
you know, just
horrible
'cause.
D&D movie.
It was better than the first one.
The first one was amazing, guys.
I've watched both of them multiple times.
What
Just
about the
for
third one?
there's
The
a
first
third
one was
one.
fantastic. I saw it with my girlfriend. It was
The
the
Book of
shit.
Vile Darkness? You didn't see that one?
Oh, the Book of Vile Darkness is also the shit, right? That's about the
It was pretty good.
fallen paladin.
Yeah.
Actually, I have seen that one because dude's daughter was cute as shit.
Right, we're missing somebody on initiative.
It's me. Sorry. I was reminiscing
So
about
remember,
those
Veni,
movies.
you're kneeling down in front of this chest real quick, and you're
Yes, I
talking.
am.
So here's what happens. Charles moves into the next room,
What the hell is
and let me describe the room so you know what's about to happen. A table displaying a three-dimensional diorama occupies much of the north side of the room. 3 shields are different designs, displaying a rack upon the east wall, while various weapons hang along a rack on the south wall. Arrayed around this room are 5 small chests and a clay urn. When you move in, the soldiers in the diorama all pick up their light wooden shields that seem to be the shields of Akentepe from various other places throughout the as you
Wait.
walk through, they appear
Wait.
to be like, you know, just standard ancient Osirian shields.
So hang on, I'm gonna play whack-a-mole with tiny dolls. Is what I'm
Are
hearing.
those
Yes.
they're action
So-
figures?
Because I do have a Warhammer. So
Yes.
whack-a-mole.
All right.
Sweet.
So they
How many
all
are there?
move into your square, Charles.
How many are there?
There are 3 of them, and they all jump down and begin crowding around you.
This is gonna end up like that scene in Army of Darkness.
They are tiny, but they seem unusually strong.
Sweet.
All right,
I like
Benny,
it.
you're kneeling in front of this chest. What are you doing?
At this point, I guess I inspect the chest unless I hear something is up.
Okay, make a perception check.
You don't look through Eshy's legs and see little tiny soldiers attacking me?
I am definitely not looking in that area.
Eshy approves that.
Yeah, Benny. I mean, you look over this chest. It seems like a beautiful chest. You could sell it for some cash. It's an artifact.
Yeah.
I mean,
What's
they
inside the
they
chest?
just don't have craftsmanship like this anymore. You know, you got to get that 2,000-year-old Akentepe era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Wonder what's inside.
You gonna open it up?
Yeah.
All right. As you touch it, a blade comes out and begins to slice your hand off. What's your flat-footed AC?
I should note that if it was +1 to detect traps, but I don't think it was high enough.
A 20 wood.
Okay.
So you're just about to touch it,
And you're
and
like,
then
wait,
you see a
wait.
glint, and you're like, wait, that's an ancient Osirian 2300 trap triggerer. I've seen these before. So you have this vision of you lifting your hand up and literally having all of your fingers chopped off. And you're like, better not do that. Is there something else you'd like to do rather than trigger this trap?
I assume that's pretty much all I can do in this turn. I'll yell out, "It's trapped! Get out of the room!" And that'll be it, I think.
All right, Charles, you look down. You're being swarmed by tiny men with tiny shields and tiny spears.
I'm full of tinier men.
How many are there?
There are 3.
So then I shall just target one of them.
Okay.
Unless I can catch multiple tiny creatures with one swing of a hammer.
No, they're far too fast for you.
Damn it. Yes, they are.
Yeah, they completely dodge all of your attacks and begin climbing up your body.
That's
You're
fine.
brute.
Well,
It tickles!
Hold still.
uh-oh. Gets out his club.
I love the idea that one of these guys like sticks around his crotch area. Yeah, a 17 is gonna miss.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
They're just too wriggly and quick.
Anything else to fruit?
No, that's it.
All right. Ash, what's your initiative modifier?
+6.
Oh, you're up first.
Well, I will. Apparently, I'm competent with a sickle, so
He gets one critical, and all of a sudden he thinks he's a frontline fighter.
Don't you have spells or something?
yeah, all 2 of them.
This
That's
is
more
level
than
1.
That's more than me.
I have 2 spells: Mage Armor and Inflict Light Wounds. One of each.
As long as you
Benny's
don't
right at
touch
the
me
museum.
with the inflict light wounds, I think we're okay.
So tell me what's happening here, Ash.
Comes in with her sickle and thinks she's badass and probably misses.
Yeah, like you hit Charles in his armor, and you're literally scraping his armor with your sickle, and you hear like this sick noise where all of the beautiful paint he's had restored on it is getting ripped off. You're keying his car, basically.
What beautiful paint! It's just steel armor.
Okay, well, she's keying your steel armor.
You mean along with all the other random dents from training? Whatever.
Okay. She's
I'm
keying your...
I'm not the oh my god must polish armor every day.
Yeah, I
or
get the
I'm
idea
not
that you're
the
like
paladin.
the paladin version of a street thug. All right.
What do you mean? Never.
What's your AC, Charles?
18.
Oh, that's gonna
Oh,
hit.
Oh, wow.
And it's gonna confirm. But only the first one.
it's gonna do 2
All
damage.
the others are miss.
It does
Oh, wait,
5
they're really
points
strong.
of damage driving into your armpit and just like using its spear to stab you repeatedly in a nerve cluster.
Clearly.
All right, Veni. Things are getting weird all over the place.
Yeah. Now I'll notice things are going south.
while you're elbow deep in a trap, yeah.
I'll just kind of look up and.
They got this.
Um,
Attacking Sir Charles.
So
over here.
they're like on his person.
Yep.
Well, I suppose I could try to grab one.
Yeah.
Nah, that's okay.
Go ahead.
No, Benny's not that
Are you
brave.
stopping just because I was laughing lowly in a creepy way?
It didn't hurt.
It does sound much too heroic for Veni, though.
Yeah, I'll drop the rapier and get the club out, and just kind of watch. I don't think there's much he can do. Well, he'll move in and try to swat one off of you. Although I don't think that's enough. I have enough actions in this turn to do that.
You can move and attack, right?
Yeah, but I had to ready my club.
Oh, yeah, that's going to do it.
Yeah, I was going to say 3/4 BAB class.
Yeah.
All right, Charles.
So I'm going to change up the plan just a little bit. I'm going to attempt to grapple one of these things so I can throw it across the room.
So you're going to drop your Warhammer?
I was going to do it with the light shield. Let go of that.
Okay.
You
All
can
right.
use it. You can cast with a light shield. I should be able to grab it and toss it across the room, right?
But I mean, you're going to use your shield hand, so you're going to lower your AC because you're not shielding
Yeah.
anymore?
Yeah, by
Okay.
the whole 1 point,
All right.
because it's only a light wooden shield.
Make your grapple check.
I got to see if there's any difference between it and my normal attacks.
And you know you're provoking from this creature in the process?
Yes.
Okay. All right, it misses you on its counterstroke.
I was kind of hoping it was going to.
Yeah, well, you'd have to hope for such a thing.
So I can just use this. Don't mind the damage. Does a 16 beat its CMD?
Yes.
Cool. So I have it grappled,
All right.
and I don't think I can